Hello again everyone, Saka here, and welcome back to Lunar Silver Star story. And when we last left off, we had our white dragon wings stolen, and we need to become a member of the Thieves Guild, because a Thieves Guild member cannot steal from another member. A nice little loophole. And we ended up here at Motherboard to look at the stud farm, or, let's see, where are we? MacLeod, to find the Thieves Guild test. Welcome to MacLeod. We're all family here. So I thought I'd give you an unneighborly warning about that bridge over yonder. You see, it's rotted, so be careful there. Alex, do you think it's safe to cross? Don't worry, Mia, I'll protect you. Careful, Nash, you're writing checks your puny muscles can't cash. Well, we should at least give it a shot. Let's just run across. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. Is this the bridge he was talking about? No, he said over there. So I wonder, creak, crack. Hey, what were those strange sounds just now? The creak and the crack. I think the bridge just moved. Crack. I don't believe this was a good idea. We should turn back. We don't have time for, whoa, we're falling. I can't say that he didn't warn us. He did indeed. Where are we gonna end up? Alex, are you okay? Yeah, Null don't have to worry about it. Man, I'm soaked. Why'd you have to make such a big splash? Sorry about that, Null. I couldn't help it. Is everyone all right? I don't know about everyone else, but Nash is over there, and that's a start. Let's go, Alex. All right. I don't know if we needed to crash, but we'll pick up Nash real quick. Y'all fell in the river. I'm a-guessing you did, 'cause you're all clumsier than that love stick wombat. All I got to say is you're lucky the river's been so calm lately, or you'd have been drowned. Hey, Gramps, if you warned us not to try to cross it, we wouldn't have fallen in. Well, he actually did warn us, Null, and I just wanted to see what would happen. All right, Nash. Hey, Alex, nice of you to drop by and pick up the pieces. Well, at least we were here to do it for you, whiner. All right, Nash is with us. Look over there, Jess is by that house. Let's go get her. All right, so a nice guided tour of the town, picking up our people. I wonder when this crazy face in the water is gonna stop staring at me. That's your face in the water. What? You're done joshing me. My face is right there in front of you, silly cat. All right, so these folks might have not spread the gene pool, as it were. Ah, Alex, I'm so glad you finally came. This place is crawling with creeps trying to hit on me. Alex, duty calls. I think you should punch their lights out. Oh, Null, I appreciate the sentiment, but let's just get out of here. I think she's right, Alex. This place gives me the willies. Speaking of which, where's Kyle? I bet that two-timing womanizer's at the pub. Let's go. Well, I see Mia over there. Yeah, look, that guy's trying to hit on Mia. Let's hurry, Alex. And I imagine these guys might not have seen another girl outside the village in their lives. I was trying to be nice there, little lady. No need to haul off and hit me like that. That's not nice. You deserved it, you drunk pervert. And little girl, yeehaw, you guys got yourself soaked. Very observant, kid. All right, over here to Mia. I done heard rumors that there was crooks from Razor casing this place. I think that fella over at the bar might be one of them. All right. Hi there, sweet thing. You sure are a pretty girl. How about we go out sometime real soon? Get away from her, you genetically deficient leech. Don't you know who this is? Mia's the next governess of the Magic Guild. Who done made you God? I think this is a little matter between me and her. Mia, should we go? Alex, help me. This slob is picking on me. I'll teach these pigs a thing or two. Oh, Null, it's over now. Just let him be. We need to get going. If we let this guy off the hook, he'll try this again with someone else. Oh, never mind. Let's go, Mia. All right. So we are off. Hi there. Come in. Come in. Kick your heels up and relax. If you want some good song and brew, this is the place for it. We're just looking for someone. All right, so Kyle should be in here. Oh, yeah, finally made it. That's the test giver there. This is my party, and I'm invited him over for a little brew belching. We started talking about the guild, and it was a cinch. Hey, come on over here. All right, Kyle, what did you find? Hey, Alex, what took you so long? You know, that was pretty dumb to try to cross that rotted bridge. Well, Mr. Safety, I think you fell in the drink too. What's your excuse? I was just trying not to make waves. Alex is supposed to be the leader here. Hey, kiddies, I heard some important stuff while I was waiting for you. I heard about a tower south of here called Damon's Spire. There's supposed to be some kind of jewel in this thing worth a lot of dough. If you give it to the guild chief in Reza, he's supposed to give you membership. Isn't that where the Keeper of Knowledge is supposed to reside? I don't know about that. You're probably right. We should check it out. All right, indeed. Coming with? Oh, I almost forgot. In order to enter Damon's Spire, you have to know the secret words. I heard they were written in the notebook that this guy lent me. Old notebook. Okay then, we're off to Damon's Spire to the south. All right, so are you the guy? Ugh, I can't drink no more money. He's competing with Kyle in his dream to see who can drink more. Unfortunately, in real life, he's a complete wuss. He didn't stand a chance. All right. That there dancer is easy on the eyes, but she can't sing or dance worth beans. All right, are you the said? You know, I heard that girls that sing real good are being kidnapped. I wonder why I'm still here. Want to hear me sing? Sure, why not? Okay, listen up. This song's gonna blow you away. Same song, different dance. How was it? You like my song? Boy, that singing sure brings back some memories. Kyle, you have got to be kidding. That was, bad. Oh, I done knew you were a hunky buff muffin when I first saw you. Maybe we can get together later and I'll give you a private performance. Maybe some other time, honey lips. Hi there, you're wetter than a pig through a trough at slopping time. Why don't y'all line up and have yourself a little drink to warm you up? Oh no, Kyle, we don't have time. Say there, little lady, why not loosen up a little? It's just one little drink. Well, if you promise it'll be just one, okay. All right. Hey, Kyle, you're supposed to pay the bar tab, right? Geez, don't say that so loud. We'll let that wasted guy pick up the tab. Let's get out of here. Oh, Kyle, what am I ever gonna do with you? She's trying to change him. I can fix him, she thinks. All right, south. Before yonder bridge was built, there was these two towns on each side of the river. One was called Myrrh, and the other was called Yaw. When the two sides of our family in town was stuck together, it came Marriott. Well, that's good to know, some history then. I don't think this place has a, well-built-up weapon shop. I mean, we can look at the armor, since we're all back together again. I have to seriously consider the pros and cons of each type of armor here. If I buy the wrong one, it could be a fatal mistake. Fatal? Are you gonna challenge the Magic Emperor? Actually, no. My wife found out I was having an affair, and I have to go back and apologize. Boy, I feel for ya. A woman scorned could be more dangerous than the Magic Emperor for sure. So that's two cheaters in this world we run into. Hi there, traveler. If you're heading east from here, the monsters get a mite strong. I suggest you better weapons to fight them. So then what can I do for you? All right, what do we have? Ooh, okay. So magic defense goes down by 5. Regular defense goes up by 4. That's a little bit of a trade-off. And that's straight up what Kyle has. So do we splurge with Alex? I think we do. As far as the shield goes, +3, no worries there. All right, that's what we've got there. Helmet-wise, ooh, nice bit for Alex, and I believe, yes, indeed, that's what Kyle has. And Jade Hairpin for ladies only. Oh, good defense, 68 to 71. We'll equip that. And Jessica, we'll equip that. Nice. So we'll unload these headbands, helmets, and whatnot, get some money back. 125,000. It's getting a mite dangerous out there. Be careful now. We will, sir. All right, let's get out of town, head south, see if we can find this tower, and use those magic words. So Damon's Spire is to the south, right? Damon, Guardian of Knowledge. I bet he's got a library rivaling that of Vane. I guess we shall see. One thing that did happen during the level up is Jessica got her second attack. So that is pretty good. 1 watt, 58 damage, and you know, an extra 63 damage per round? That adds up, especially on enemies like this. One good thing is the hot springs. We're just on the other side of these woods, so we can use all of our magic to get through here that we would like, and then just, you know, heal up once we get to the baths. Uh-oh. What? What the? Daddy? What are you doing out here? Jessica, my dear Jessica, please don't leave me here. It's so cold, so lonely. Mind games. Jessica, look out! What the? What's happening? What have you done to them? Help me, Althena. Give me the power to break this spell. No, not again. My father, my friends, and Kyle. I've lost everyone I ever cared about. Come to me, Jessica. Join me. Join your friends. You will live forever, and you will never be alone. Yes. Kyle?
Gotcha!
Mel would never ask his daughter to join him in death, you monster. I don't know what the hell you are, but I'm gonna crack through that stone shell. Come and get it. All right, 1-on-1. Kyle took a little bit of damage. One enemy skill attack. So let's power up. Kyle. 27, all right. Full-blown power slash. All right, so we've got a few rounds, and then we'll use a healing, or a nut. So we've got one more round.
Gotcha!
Yeah, I'm not gonna chance it. Let's use a big healing nut here. And then continue on, keeping on, keeping on. Yeah, this guy's tough. There we go. Curse you! Royce! You've gone way too far this time, you shapely hag. I made the mistake of underestimating you, and I shan't do that again. How was I to know you could shatter my magic with a primal scream? Wait till it's my turn on karaoke night. Tempting, but perhaps later. Kyle, Hey, it was nothing. I mean, that's what I'm here for. And besides, it felt good to beat up your dad. When you saw I was in danger, you broke out of the stone and saved me. Your feelings for me were what broke the spell. Yeah. What are you two doing? We still have to find our way through this forest. All right, of course. Well, Kyle, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, and we are almost out of here. Not exactly hard to find the exit. And we'll stop by and top off. A shame we have no bars of soap. And you know what? Maybe Marihoyed had one. We'll have to check. All right, so on south to a tower, and that looks like a tower to me. I mean, those who seek the guardian of knowledge must have special knowledge first. Special knowledge first. Hey, maybe it's something in the notebook. I believe you're correct, Null. Wait, give me a moment. Here it is. Intelligence is the ultimate strength, and wisdom is the ultimate power. You possess the cornerstone which can become the foundation. You may enter. Step onto the tiles of red to unlock the door and gain entrance. Okay, so it didn't matter which one. All right. Are you here for research? Judging from the outside, this place is at least 6 stories tall. But where are the stairs? I'm not gonna let these goons beat me to the top and take my treasure away. Well, it's technically not mine until I steal it, but you know what I mean. All right. So we're opening doors elsewhere. What do you think Damon's treasure looks like? Oh, I can't wait to see it and touch it and love it. Hey, I know how exciting it could be to steal, buddy, but it's not that exciting. I don't know, Kyle. I've seen you get pretty excited after stealing a kiss from me. Tell you what. All right, so let's see if we can find. So we need that door. What? It's empty. Oh, crap. All right, just making sure. There's a lot of red blocks here. Another empty chest. All right, so I have a feeling we have to go through these rooms in a certain direction. The Thieves Guild has never been able to plunder Damon's Spire, and that's why the boss sent us here. We're the best of the best. If anyone can loot this joint, it's us, so make sure you stay out of our way. Well, I will try, but I don't know how effective it's going to be. A lot of empty chests. The suits of armor don't do anything. Oh, okay. That opened that, I suppose. All right. Do we have to step on all red? I, Damon, have granted you the privilege to tread within these sacred walls. However, if you wish to proceed any further, you must answer my question. What is the origin of our world, created at the hand of Althena? I have a question of my own. What the hell are you talking about, you weirdo? I was about to ask something like that myself. Shouldn't a brilliant student like you know the answer to this one, Nash? Of course. Of course I do. You don't sound too sure, Nash. Alex, why don't we let Mia try to answer this instead? Mia, why don't you try? Good call, Alex. We're counting on you, Mia. My mother spoke to me of this subject long ago. The answer is magic. You are correct. You may enter. Nice! I knew you'd do it, Mia, and that was just what I would have said. Why are you staring at me, cat? How dare you imply that an elite magician of the magic... Yada, yada, yada. Why don't we save the excuses until we have a chance to explore this place? All right, in we go. So I imagine more red. Okay, we got some mummies. All right, so we have to see how tough these folks are. We'll just give a basic attack. See how susceptible they are to fire. Give them a solid whop. If I had to make a guess, their defense is going to be pretty high. 0, 0. Interesting. Okay, now I'm at a loss. All right, so is it something that we have to wait for them to open themselves up, or do we have to do some sort of sword dance or actual magic? Let's try a thunder bomb. Let's try fire pillars. Let's try a power slash. And just do a heal on Kyle. Check this out. All right, so it looks like since magic was the name of the game, magic is going to be what we're using. Good job, Nash. All right, that door's blocked. We have a beholder floating through here. Let's see how tough these guys are. And it's interesting that the fire cane did not count as, you know, a fireball, but we'll see. All right, so yeah, this whole place is gonna be susceptible to magic. All right, so who's got the, I mean, it should be Mia doing this, and everyone else should be defending if we're trying to do this without using the most magic. Yeah, Thunder Bomb attack, try to get 2 for the price of 1. use an ice dagger. That's nice and cheap. And for Kyle, I don't want to use up all of his stuff. But we'll try. And then for
Check this out.
Jessica, we'll just heal everybody. So 0 for the slash. So it's got to be elemental in nature. Got it. All right, so Alex, just defend. Nash, defend. Mia, pop the ice dagger. Kyle, defend, and yeah, we'll just do a heal litany on Mia.
Of Althena, in the name of the goddess.
Nice, got a starlight. The tower knew that we were going to be using a lot of magic here. All right, Beholder. All right. Oh, hello. To proceed further, you must demonstrate your mental fortitude by answering my question. People who rely entirely on force shall ultimately be destroyed by force. What? We can't use force? Calm down, Kyle. If you'd listened for once, you'd know he didn't say that. Please continue, Damon. Ahem. But the person who controls force can avoid it altogether. What controls force? What kind of game is this, old man? Even I know the answer to that one. Come on, Alex, let me handle this. I don't think this is a question that Kyle can answer. She's right, Alex. You can't place our fate in the hands of this brain-dead brigand. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, Nash, or you might get it cut off. Calm down, you two. Alex, this is your call. All right, let's go with Nash. If one desires the right outcome, one must first make the right decision, as the proverb goes. And you, Alex, have made the right decision. Quit babbling and just answer the stinking question. Calm down, barbarian. I can't answer a question if I don't take time to think about it. If you don't spit out the answer right this stinking second, get over yourself and answer the question, Nash. Come on, Nash, hurry up. All right. The answer, Damon, is skill. Skill controls force. You are correct. You may proceed. Well, what do you know? He does know something. Wow, I'm impressed, Nash. Thank you, Mia. But it really was an easy question, at least for me anyway. You just got lucky, Magic Boy, and I guarantee it's gonna run out soon. Don't be so grumpy, Kyle. Let's go upstairs. All right, up we go. All right, indeed. I think we... All right, so we open that one up to go over here. That man seems to be in a great deal of pain. He's clutching his stomach. Perhaps it's food poisoning? I haven't had that since the last time Jess whipped up a batch of laxative chocolate cookies. Hey, I thought they were chocolate chunks, okay? The overpowering stench might have been your first clue. That came later. What's wrong, Alex? Nothing. Let's leave this sick little conversation behind and get on with things. We'd better find out what's really wrong with the guy on the floor. Are you feeling ill, sir? It's nothing, I'm busy. Go away. Well, excuse us for caring. Don't worry about this guy, Alex. If he says he's okay, then he must be okay, right? Besides, there's already a staircase, so let's go. Wait just a minute. You're a priestess, aren't you? Well, yes, only a priestess of the goddess Althena is allowed to wear these robes. It's your job to help people in distress, isn't it? So use some of those healing spells they teach you. Quick! What are you babbling about? When Mia asked you a second ago, you said it was nothing. And that was then, and this is now. Let the healing spell fly, sugar! Until I know the cause of your pain, I don't know what kind of magic to use. Please tell us what's wrong. My stomach just started hurting all of a sudden. Probably something you ate. What should I do, Alex? Help this guy out or just get back to finding the next door? I mean, we gotta help him, right? His pain seems genuine, Jessica. Please help him. Come on, Alex. This guy's a jerk, and I tend not to want to help anyone who yells at me. Please, Jessica. Alex wouldn't have asked if he didn't think it was the right thing to do. Okay, you're right. I should help him regardless of his lack of social skills. Your actions were correct. You may proceed. Know that I am impressed by your performance thus far. I'm not impressed by your last test, Damon. That wasn't fair. Young lady, you are hardly in a position to tell me what. I don't want to hear any excuses. I just want to tell you not to pull something like this again. Okay, let's go. Jess, your mood swings are more violent than a hurricane. What did you say? Nothing. Let's move along. All right, got some mummy action. All right, so we have to go this way, through the library. Spirit bandana, huh? Who can wear that? So lowers Nash's defense by 4. And yeah, okay, we can sell it. All right, down through the red, around we go. Fooled you. Crap, dead end. Brr. Let's see. All right, yep, thunder damages him, and we are defending. Petro gaze. Wow, these guys are. You know what, Alex? Go after him, see what happens. Okay, we can attack. Good deal.
Cold of ice.
Nice. Aha, so that opened up the right door. Booga, booga, booga. All right, through we go. All right, another chest over yonder. All right, down we go. Open the door. An ice pendant. All right, who can wear that? All right, so that's just sort of an ice defense, but Mia actually doesn't have any necklaces, so we will equip that. All right, so then I guess we got to go back the way we came. And then around the side. Yeah, luckily these guys don't hurt too much. All right, so now we should be able to go down here, yes indeed. Flip that switch. If you wish to proceed further, you must make a decision. In making your way through the spire, who was the least helpful? He or she must admit their weakness and leave immediately. What the hell are you talking about? None of us are going anywhere, Damon. Either you surrender your weakest member or you shall all perish. Did I mention how much I hate your guts, old man? This is a real problem, Alex. How are we going to decide which one of us leaves? We can't decide because none of us was the least helpful. We made it this far only by working together, Alex. That's true, but I don't think Damon cares. So what are we going to do, Alex? So we got to go one by one. And to be fair, if they are magic resistant, Kyle would be the least. We could probably get rid of Nash, lower defense, and the spells aren't as powerful as Mia's. Jessica's not weak. She will need a healer. It can't be Mia. And then Nash, you have to go. Alex, you can't do this. It's not for my answer. We never would have made it past the second floor. It will be impossible for you to overcome the obstacles ahead if you do not work together. Oh geez, so we are here. All right, so do we just go for broke then? Let's increase our attack power. Nash, how about all enemies with lightning? Mia, the all enemy raging blizzard. Kyle, we can do the sword swipe and see if anyone comes around. And we will do a heal litany on Kyle.
Check this out.
All right, so 2 were effective.
Gotcha!
Cold of ice.
All right, so ice is a no-go. Let's just see if basic attacks can work. We'll try a fireball. Mia, we will try an ice dagger. Kyle, basic attack. See what we can pop through. All right, so not a basic attack.
Cold of ice.
Not ice. All right, so let's try one sword dance. Let's try... So lightning didn't get him. Nash defend. Mia, let's try a fireball. Let's try a skilled attack. And do a
Blessing of
recover
Alpina.
litany here. There we go. You said it yourself. Without your combined efforts, you never would have advanced this far into the spire. Now that you fully understand the importance of cooperation, you may proceed to the next floor. If this crusty old coot messes with our minds one more time, I'm gonna get really angry. You're not the only one, Jess. If I grind my teeth any harder, they're gonna crack. Please calm down, you two. All that matters now is we can continue to the next floor. All right. Is it just me, or is it unusually peaceful on this floor? I don't feel any nearby magic, but I think Kyle is wise to be suspicious. Maybe the monsters ran away because they heard we were kicking butt and taking names. I wouldn't be so sure. The suits of armor? Maybe Damon gave up the test because he knows we'll just pass them all. That would be nice and all, but I think we should stay alert until we reach the top. Yeah, what Mia said, cat. Well, excuse me for thinking positive, Nash. So did that open a door below? Are we gonna get ambushed? Yeah, that looks like an ambush to me. What's this, a big lump of clay? And what are we supposed to do with this exactly? You will sculpt the clay into an image of what you consider to be a priceless treasure. However, if your creation fails to impress me, you shan't be allowed to enter my private chamber. This lump's too big for us to sculpt it alone, so the 5 of us will have to work together. Hey, what about me? Since we can't each make our own treasures, one of us will have to direct the others. I'm the resident brigand and treasure expert, so I think the choice is obvious. Unless someone has a problem with that, Jess. Yeah, I do. We all have to make this decision, Kyle. And you'd just have us make something worthless anyway. Indeed he would, whereas I live in Vane, the most beautiful city in the world. I'm bursting with precious artistic sensibility. Back off, Eagle Angelo. The last thing I need is you and Kyle to have a narcissism duel. Mia, who do you think should decide what to make? Well, since we have no idea what will impress Damon, I believe we should take turns guiding our sculpting efforts. I knew Mia was the smartest of us all. Okay, Alex, who's going to be the first leader? You go first, Kyle. Alex, as usual, you've made the right decision. I promise to enjoy bossing you all around. So what are you planning to create, boss? Don't keep us in suspense. I won't spoil the surprise, but I can tell you it'll be a beautiful sight. This from a guy who uses the word beautiful to describe a beer with a good head of foam. Alex, you have to make that part bigger and longer. Jess, what are you doing? I knew you'd be bad at this. Nash, it's too twisted. A little to the left, Mia. Come on, Null, we're almost done. No time for a snack break. Kyle? I think you're going to have to tell us what we just made. I'm too afraid to guess. Come on, Jess, get your mind out of the gutter. It's a crowbar, or what in the trade community call a jimmy. Kyle, I've seen you do a lot of stupid things in your life, and I just seen one more. Weren't you listening to me? This baby can get you in and out of more places than any other single device. Once a thief, always a thief, I suppose. I just thought you were different. But Jess, this thing really is a treasure. It can open even the most stubborn vaults. You'll never learn, will you? Here we are in the bosom of knowledge. Bosoms are good. Can you focus for just a moment? Here we are in the bosom of knowledge, and you're still advocating lawless ways. Don't you see the problem with that? Well, I suppose you have a point. Kind of. You have done well, but not well enough to impress me. Redouble your efforts and try again. Okay, Alex, who's going to be our leader this time? All right, not Kyle. Then who? All right, Jessica. I won't disappoint you, Alex. My sculpture's going to leave Damon's jaw on the floor. What are you going to make? Something that's been important to me since I was a child, Mia. Jess, I don't think Damon would be wowed by a sculpture of your teddy bear, do you? Zip it, pig boy. That looks good, Alex. Kyle, you're sculpting clay, not stone. Be a little more gentle. Come on, Nash, you need to work well with others. Mia, could you help out Null? Null, you're working a little too slow. Hey, Jess, it looks like you had made some kind of giant tapeworm. Why? No, moron, it's a necklace that my mother bought for me when I was a little girl. But you gotta admit, it does kind of look like a big old tapeworm. Will you get your mind out of the gutter? Don't you remember the time you told me how beautiful this necklace looked on me, Kyle? I remember when you used to give me compliments like that all the time. Jess, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Sometimes I think you forget I even have feelings, Kyle. I said I was sorry, what else do you want? You have done well, but not well enough to impress me. Redouble your efforts and try again. Mia, I think you should lead us. Are you sure, Alex? I've never done anything like this before. You worry too much, Mia. You'll do just fine. Thank you, Null. Well then, what should I make? Just make something that you really like, Mia. Something you consider a treasure. All right. I know what I want to make. Alex, make that prettier. Kyle, please try to be serious. Hold that part up, Jessica. Nash, I think you could be trying harder. Null, if you're tired, you can take a rest. Mia, what's this? It's Gorgon Ghidra. Isn't he just the most adorable thing you've ever seen? I love little Goon. I had no idea you had such a fondness for monsters, Mia. You think I'm weird, don't you? But he's so cute. Look at his round body and his beady little eyes. He just makes me melt. Don't you think he's cute, Jessica? He's, certainly unique. Don't you think so, Kyle? You really want to know what I think? If this thing were any uglier, it'd be my butt. What the? The next time you cover my mouth like that, Nash, I'm gonna gnaw your fingers off. There's no need for you to be so rude to Mia, brigand. You're only gonna hurt her feelings. Stop it, you two. Don't fight in front of the cute little Gon. You have done well, but not enough to impress me. What about you, Nash? You seem confident Damon will be impressed by your treasure. He won't be the only one, Alex. I expect all of you will be awestruck by it. It sounds exciting, Nash, but what is exactly? Just watch, and it'll take shape, Mia. I think you'll be especially surprised by my insight. Alex, that section needs to be more detailed. Kyle, are you paying attention to anything I'm saying? You're doing it all wrong. You need to use a lighter touch than that, Jessica. That's perfect, Mia. Null, perhaps you should let Mia do your part. Nash, is this? Yes, it's vain. There's nothing more important to me. The sculpture is excellent, but if you wish to impress me, you will show me your real treasure. Real treasure? You're kind of cute when you play dumb, Nash. Your real treasure's right here. What are you talking about? Come on, man. It's her, Mia Ausa. There's nothing more important to you than she is. I knew it. I knew Nash had a crush on Mia. You're wrong. Mia's my... I don't think I've ever seen such a deep shade of red. Come on, Nash, say it with me. Mia is my treasure. La la, can't hear you. The youth of the Magic Guild, bold and bright. This sculpture must be making you nostalgic for home, Nash. Why else would you be singing the Magic Guild school song? I don't know which of these two is more clueless. The treasure you have made does not impress me. You must try again. It's gonna be me. Great, so where are you going? Of course, leave it to me, Alex. Pay attention, Alex. I told you not to do it like that. Kyle, you suck. You used too much clay there, Jessica. They're not that big. Nash, are you sure you don't want to take a break? Way to go, Mia. It's just beautiful, Alex. It really looks like the goddess. Well, of course it does. You had me to fix all your mistakes. That is indeed a beautiful treasure. You have passed the final test. Alex, I was trying to make a statue of Luna, but everyone else thinks it's a goddess. Weird. You needn't explain why you've come. Here's the book you seek. The Way of the Thieves. Will you read us a few pages, Damon? Rule 1, always be careful. Rule 2, don't get caught. Rule 3, see rules 1 and 2. What? How is reading that going to help anyone be a thief? Maybe it's time for me to write a book. Alex, are you still pursuing the way of the Dragon Master? Yes, I am. Yes, of course you are. You have the green eyes. I believe it will be in your best interest to read all the books in my spire. You must work diligently to absorb all the generations of knowledge amassed within them. I shall remove the magic seals that prevent them from being read by those who have not impressed me. It is an honor to be allowed into your library, Lord Damon. Thank you, Nash, but you have earned your access to these tomes. Besides, knowledge is meaningless if it is not shared with others, even if that knowledge is difficult to accept. You will learn this to be true, Alex, and you must prepare yourself for it. You should return this book to the Thieves Guild quickly, Alex. Your time is increasingly precious. How does he know all this stuff about us, Alex? Oh, hello. Sage's clothes. Who gets those? All right, ceremonial robes for Jessica. Up to 82 and up to 86. Outstanding. Oh yeah, and I didn't highlight the spirit bandana. Cool, so we can make that work for Nash. All right, now that we've made it out, let's stop by the spring just real quick. And then we will deliver the thieves stuff. Ah, it's you. You said the next round was on you, but you took off. Well, in the state I left you, I'm surprised you remember a thing. But hey, forget about all that. I got the treasure from Damon's Spire. Here, check it out. Fantastic work, and quite a surprise, I might add. But regardless, listen up. If you take it to Reza, you can gain admittance to the Thieves Guild. Great, let's get moving. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there something we're supposed to return to this guy? Yeah, the notebook. Thank you very much for the notebook. When did I lend you this? I'm glad you're such an honest people, or I'd have been screwed. But for fledgling members of the Thieves Guild, that's not really a virtue. But in this case, you saved my butt by being honest, so here, have this. Nice. Say, that's mighty kind of you. Maybe I can introduce you to a simmering hot woman next time you're in Nenza. That's a nice offer, but I'm already engaged. She'd kill me if she heard about that. Before you go, a word of advice. Competition has really been heating up in the Thieves Guild. You're gonna have to steal fast and hard to make any sort of impression on the guild. All right, good deal. If you show the jewel to the guild chief in Reza, you can become a guild member. All right, so I think that is where we are going to leave off. I'll head through that forest, blast on through, head back to Reza, and then we can declare ourselves full-fledged members of the Thieves Guild. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Lunar Silver Star story video. Take care.